So from a situation where we were actually thinking about where to get the representation of diversity within the system, to a situation now where we have more than 30% of our entry-level talent as women, I think we've traveled a good distance when it comes to thinking about women and doing things within the system which makes it a great place for women to work. In a sense, I would say it's like breaking the perception, because today we have more women getting into functions like sales, marketing, manufacturing in our big plants, as well as sourcing and functions of the like, and not just being confined to some of the support functions that was the trend earlier. What we have done within the organization is created a workplace which respects talent, which respects hard work, and which respects merit. We look at people who fit into our kind of culture, whether it's men or women, and get them in and groom them to become the great leaders that we always take pride in. So in a sense, I would say the organization has been very focused in creating a gender-sensitive workplace and creating an environment of meritocracy which compels people to do better and better every single day. Apart from this, as an organization, we have understood that power of networking is very, very important. And therefore, as an organization, we've driven this whole power of networking through this social forum for women in the organization known as Srishti. Srishti gets all the women of Ashok Leyland together in a very meaningful way on a 3-point charter, which is around leadership and learning and development, which is around engagement, and the third one is around influencing policies. The empowerment that women experience through these forums is something that makes them take that step ahead in a very meaningful way when it comes to being part of project teams, when it comes to being part of crack teams for special assignments, when it comes to being part of the banner projects. So I think it's an environment that is continuously working towards helping people find their groove and their place within the system. Some of the policies that Ashok Leyland brought about, which we are very proud to share, is that we actually enhanced the maternity leave much before the law regulated us to do that. We also went in for adoption leave for women and men, and that of course has been very well appreciated in the system. We went in for something called paternity leave, where extended paternity leave was given for cesarean deliveries, and a slightly shorter one was given for normal deliveries, so that men could participate in the process of the augmentation in the family that happens over there. One of the policies which I should never forget to mention is we actually extended the medical insurance for in-laws, and suddenly we found that a lot of our women got a lot more respect within their own families, because having a medical insurance for parents is common, but for in-laws is not very common. I think with that pride and self-assurance, when they walk into the organization, they completely transform themselves to be nothing but the best self that they can be. I think we've broken the perception that women cannot be employed in sectors like auto, because we've got such exceptional women working within our system. What I believe people benefit when they walk into Ashok Leyland, particularly women when they walk into Ashok Leyland, is they get a workplace which is gender sensitive. They get a whole set of colleagues who understand the travails and pains people go through to come to work every day, and therefore are supporting bodies. What they get to benefit is to work in a sector where there are so few women, so whatever you do, you're a pioneer in that sector. They get to benefit by working in an organization which believes in equality in every sense of the term, and actually wants to bring about the equality in gender representation as well. If 49% of the country is women, it only seems fair that we have enough representation of them within the workforce. Therefore, every woman who aspires to get into Ashok Leyland must understand that here is a leadership team and here is an organization which is very open and very, very supportive of having the right gender representation within the organization. So it's celebration time for women in Ashok Leyland every day. We are empowered, we have talent, we are ready to march in the future, and I think we're ready to take the challenges that the organization has to offer to us every day. So it's an International Women's Day every day for us here.